Hi, this is Jeff Hoffman, chairman of the Global Entrepreneurship Network. I wish I could be there with you guys during Global Entrepreneurship Week, but I did want to share with you a few thoughts about entrepreneurship. In times of chaos, in times of disruption, that is when we need you the most. Entrepreneurs are the ones that solve the chaos, that fix the problems. In fact, chaos and disruption, I always like to say, are the alarm clocks of entrepreneurs, because that's when they wake up and say that the people around us, my city, my country, has never needed me more than right now. And I need to do everything I can to create solutions to make things better. So, this is a wonderful time to be an entrepreneur because there is so much opportunity out there. And I think one of the biggest things I wanted to share with you, as simple as this sounds, is just start. So many entrepreneurs have ideas, and I see them again months later, and they're still discussing their idea. And they're discussing it because they don't know the answers. Well, here's the thing, you will never know the answers until you start. You can't figure out how to build the right startup and what customers will like while you're sitting in your office or sitting at home on your couch. It's only when you start creating something that you begin to see, the world sees what you're building, and the answers begin to come to you. I gave an example that if you were going to dig a path to something, let's say you were going to dig a path to a brighter future, and you had a shovel, and you're sitting inside your house and you're wondering, right? Should I dig here? Should I dig there? Where are the rocks? Where is it safe? It's only when you pick up a shovel and start digging that you find out where the rocks are. It's only when you pick up a shovel and start digging that somebody walks up and says, "Oh, you should go to the left because there are electrical lines buried here." It's only when you pick up a shovel and start digging that somebody comes up and says, "What are you doing?" And you say, "I'm digging a path to a better future." And they run home and get their shovel and they say, "I want to do this with you." Everything happens when you start. So quit worrying about knowing all the answers. And whatever your idea is, just start building it. Another piece of advice, though, along the way is make sure that you are a good listener. In fact, I think that one of the most important traits for an entrepreneur is realizing that while it might be your idea and you're the founder of this startup, your opinion is not the important one. It's the market, the customer. And you have to learn to listen. You have to learn to listen to the market even if what they tell you hurts your feelings. Hey, we don't really like what you're building. We want you to build this. And you have to learn to listen to your team. Everybody on your team, anybody around you might have an idea that's better than yours. So leave your ego at the door, learn to listen, and adopt ideas that the world is filling you. Take those suggestions and up constantly modify and improve your startup based on what the market is telling you, which again, you can't really approve a startup until you launch it. So I would love to hear some stories from some of you saying, I have an idea and I just picked up a shovel and started digging. I listened to what people around me were telling me, and now my startup is up and running. We need you to create. We need you to solve problems. That's what Global Entrepreneurship Week is all about, is recognizing how important entrepreneurs are. And like I said, I wish I could be there with you, but I can't wait to hear some of your stories of the amazing things you create and the way that you as entrepreneurs make things better in the world around you. Thanks and have a great Global Entrepreneurship Week.